is a genuine website. I don't know. This is somebody selling hi-fi equipment on the internet, and this is their website. I know. This is the. I have not made this website. This is an actual, real website. Well, it's just I kept looking. Eventually, I actually found there was one of these online forums for the worst website in the world, and these were the two nominees. So I thought, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. So these are noted as really bad websites. I'm sure they're lovely people who run the company, but they managed to create possibly one of the worst websites ever. I mean, look at it. I mean, I'm not being funny, but look. I mean, it's like a rainbow pattern, you know. Everything's just there in your face. I mean, it's absolutely. This is what you, yeah. Honestly, this is what you'll end up with if you're not putting it all on paper first. This is honestly a classic example of somebody who's just gone off and done it. They've just gone off and done their own thing, and this is the sort of thing you'll end up with. So this is what you've got to be careful of. Yeah. So I'm going to close that down. Let me see if I can find the other one, or the other one will work. Thank you. Okay. And it doesn't matter. Exactly. It doesn't matter how far you zoom in to sort of make the text bigger, because you think, well, the text's too small. That's what's wrong. It is absolutely vile as a website. There's so much stuff on it. It is well. What can I say? What can I say? I know. I know. So these are actually, on somewhere. These are these are the noted the two worst websites. It doesn't get any better, does it? It doesn't get. I know, and I do. One day I'll probably meet somebody who creates one of these websites and say, "Hey, you be telling people." It's like, oh, well, it is absolutely. So that is not what you want, because you don't even have to think about it. None of you want a website that resembles one of these. These are not good websites. I think everyone can agree with that. Okay, these are not good websites. These are not, intrinsic for the user. They're not easy. They're not even doing what they're supposed to be doing. The sales one for the record thing. I don't think I'd want to spend like half an hour trying to find a certain turntable. It hasn't got the simple basics of search or anything on there. So let's have a look at these. Right. Okay. Let's start with what I would suggest possibly is not the best one. Although some people have said, no, I like this one. So this is the first. These are all going to be driving schools. 3 driving schools, different parts of the world probably, but 3 driving schools. The navigation is okay, So there's the home page. It's got a picture which I can't see the significance of the picture. Yeah, no. You want somebody with a pass certificate, wouldn't you? You want something signifying success and something not a road on a wintry day or. Yeah, I mean that's not going to sell it to me because if I was a young driver, I'd go, "What? It rains in the car? Doesn't on the back seat." Anyway, okay. So there's that's okay. That could be an advertisement for, although they're on the wrong side of the road, so I'm not really, I'm not really sure that's doing the job anyway. Yeah, there we go. Right, so there you go. Okay, what do you think? I mean, the footer's consistent. There's your contents. It's okay. These actually link. So motorway training takes you a page about motorway training, which is okay. It's got a picture about a motorway, which is better. What do you think? Comments? Mm, mm. It's too much text. It's too much text. You could be broken up, couldn't it? It could easily be broken up into sections, and you could hide them. They got a lovely sort of thing built into Google. What do they call it? Drop text, I think they call it, where you can have a heading, and then when somebody's interested, even if they hover over it, they can drop down, and then it will reveal the text. So you could have groupings, and then as people move to them, they can get extra information. So you don't have to look at it all at once. That's just like giving them 100%. Assuming that they're interested in motorway training, they get all the information on motorway training. Whereas they could have broken it down. They could have had like something which talked about what you learn on the course. And that could have been grouped together. Yeah, they could have had something about availability. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's small because there's text. It's small, and there's so much wasted space. Why they haven't made this so it goes right across the page? Why have they formatted it so it's literally a square? Because if you look at it like that, they're all square. They're all. But most devices are 16 by 9 resolution. They made it like. Pardon? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And when you start looking closely, and this is a functioning website, but when you start looking closely, things. Well, I know, yeah. But things like they haven't changed the date now for the 3 years. Yeah, it's okay saying copyright 2008. That's fine. They seem to only get to 2022 and then seem to lost interest. I don't know if there's a reason for that. Facebook page, does it work? Oh, I don't know if it work. I haven't got a college Facebook page, but anyway. But it's just something to think about, isn't it? So that's number one. That's number one. Number two, let me think. That's number one. Right, number two. Let's do Nigel. Nigel Richards. Okay, okay. It's okay. It's more interactive. You got things moving in. It's more. Yeah, the heading is staying in place, things like that. So they've obviously put a little bit more effort into it. The navigation's again quite good, but I'm surprised how much there is on the navigation. There's so much on that. You know, Areas. Why have the words driving lessons Chester, driving lessons mode? Why don't you just put Chester mode? Why put? It's a driving site. Why? What do we think they're gonna do? Deliver bacon or something? Of course, the driving lessons. Some of them don't work. Our team doesn't work. It doesn't drop down anyway like the others do. It's probably not a bad thing. We've got obviously social media up there, but all of those are blank apart from X, so they obviously have come off the Facebook, and so he's like, what's going on? Yeah. Well, yeah. So anyway, it's okay, but it's okay. I mean, it's quite long, it's lengthy and all that. Let's see what the footers are. Okay, what date? 2025. Hey, they've updated it. I mean, it doesn't take much. We can have that automatically generated. You can tell Google, for example, just put the current year in. It's fine, yeah. Anyway, okay. Yeah. There you go. There you go. And while you're designing it, you're looking at a web page, and you can have on your web page spell checks that check these things for you, and you get other people to look at these things and say to them if there's any mistakes, typos, spellings, anything like that. Let us know. You know, terminologies. Anyway, so there's the second one, and now we got the third one. Now I don't know, probably a little bit better the third one, although is this? I don't know. Okay. It says website may contain cookies. Yeah. Thefarmschoolmotoring.co.uk. Yeah. It is a bit of a weird one, but hey, okay. It might be awkward for people to try and figure out if you see on the side of a vehicle a name of a website, you want to try and not keep it too short. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. I know, you're quite right. But there must be a historic reason why they may have started the farm, gone into the driving school business. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. They've got the first one which had these rolling images, but they had rolling images of like the driving in the wet and driving on the wrong side of the road and all sorts of weird and wind farms and stuff like that. At least these have got images of people, which you'd sort of saying these are all people who've passed. So we've actually got at least someone to people to pass. Yeah, and they've got their vehicle behind. It did. It said the farm on the top of the car. Yeah, it's got their phone number. So that's good.